Today we're going to focus on just really allowing ourselves to be present to our experience here and to relax into the present. Just in your body, coming home to your body again and again as a practice. So whenever we're able to come back in touch with what's happening within us, whether it is a lot today or whether things are kind of bubbling along at a pretty low energy, just cultivating our ability to have equanimity, to be able to just welcome what's present right now. For some of us in child's pose, the ankles tend to feel really tight, and you could roll up. You could roll up a little blanket and have that right under the little curve here. And you could lay it down like this. And then for the head, for some of us, having the head towards the ground feels like too much of an incline. Then you can take your bolster or your cushion. If you're using a cushion, then you can move back, just rest the head on the cushion and just kind of hang out. It's super nice if you have something more, if you have a blanket that you can roll into quite a large roll, or if by now you invested in some of these things, you can just lay forward, even if it's pillows that you're sleeping on, you can take a couple of them. And then we're gonna hang out in the beginning here, either if you're face to the side or forehead facing forward. And of course, if you feel like it's hard to breathe and you need a little room, you can always add another little cushion or blanket under your forehead if you like to be facing forward instead of to your side. Then we're just going to start off here. It's going to be a few minutes, so take your time to kind of shimmy around, to get comfortable, to find length in your spine, and to get the hips to draw all the way back. And if you need any more props that might make you even more comfortable here, you can even roll your blanket and have it right on your lap and then fold the belly over the legs. That might also be a nice adjustment. You're doing that one, the blanket is just right on your lap here. And then you're going to fold forward, so it creates a little more space for the hips. For some of us, folding forward over the hips might feel like an intense fold or intense-ish fold. Great. Then we're going to settle here together for another minute. And take a deep breath in wherever you are right now. And exhale completely. And allowing yourself to know that you still have time to find your way into your version of this shape. So without any rush at all, just let yourself feel through your body, through your shoulders, through your hips, even through the length of your entire spine. Just feel, is there a way I can shift, or do I need to shift at all to feel more open in the joints, to feel more lengthened through the torso? Nice. And then checking into the fold of the hips, the sensation of the lower back. And just noticing if, again, you want any adjustments at all. Great. And whenever I say a minute or 10 breaths, we don't have to worry about it being exact. It's just an approximate amount of space. You're just simply allowing yourself to unwind over that space. So imagining as if the body is spreading out, as if any sense of inner contraction is allowing itself now from a place of gripping to just gently release and to unravel. We're going to take 9 breaths here. And the first 3 breaths, we're going to notice whatever physical tension is present in the body. And as you exhale, you're going to send out on your breath any of that physical tension. So take a deep breath in. And as you exhale on your out breath, and 2 more breaths like that in your own time, just scanning through the body, noticing physical tension, collecting it and letting it ride out on the breath. Great. And 1 more like that. Gently let the breath flow fully in. And on the out breath, letting go of physical tension. Nice. And then just rest here for a couple of breaths. Just notice what that does before you continue. Great. And then continuing like this, still in your child's pose, allowing yourself to breathe where you are. If you need to turn your head to the other side, if you're on this side, feel free to do that. And we'll scan through the body again in your child's pose. This time just noticing, is there any emotional tension? So breathing deeply in. And on the out breath, just whatever it is, let it be as abstract as it needs to be. There's no need to label it. Just noticing whatever is emotional tension. Breathing in. Beautiful. And 1 more breath like that. Gorgeous. And resting there again for a couple of breaths, just noticing what has been transitioning, what shifts you might be noticing. Great. And then for the next 3 breaths, we're going to focus just on any mental tension. So any kind of mental contraction or gripping that you might be experiencing right now. Just again, no need to label it, no need to hang on to it. Just notice it, acknowledge it, breathe into it. And as you breathe out, riding out on your breath. Nice. And 2 more in your own time. And 1 more like that. Just relaxing here a little while more, just noticing the effects of even just taking 9 breaths for you to let go of some of that stored up energy in the body. Great. And then if your forehead's not in the center, bringing it back to center for a couple more moments. You're going to start deliberately lengthening the arms a little more forward and drawing the hips a little more back. And taking 3 more breaths right into your mid-back. And again, let anything ride out on your out breath. Beautiful. And then relaxing the arms slowly. We'll just start to walk the hands back towards ourselves. Nice. And then just removing anything that you might have under your shins or on your lap. We'll just take it to the side right now. Great. And then we'll just relax and release the legs. Let's come onto our backs. So coming onto your backs, you're just going to extend the legs either to straight or if your knees bent. We'll just make some circles into the ankles and the wrists. Just whatever direction you wish to do. Nice. Then we're going to sweep the arms back as we extend the legs forward. Keep the legs a little away from the ground. Then bend the knees again and just bring the knees towards the chest and tap your hands towards the earth. We'll do this a few times. So you're just folding and unfolding, extending on your in-breath, and exhale, folding, relaxing the arms. Great. A few more times like this. Notice your shoulder blades here. Try to collect them in towards yourself. Kind of squeeze them in towards each other. A couple more times like this. And flexing the hands forward and back as you do this. And even your toes, your feet, starting to engage everything a little bit more. Great. Nice. And then we'll come back to center. Bring the feet parallel onto the earth, about hip width apart. And we're simply going to let the palms be facing up towards the sky, roll the shoulders back and down again, and just come into a gentle half bridge. Beautiful. Press your feet to the ground, draw the hips up, lengthen the tailbone between the knees. And then just start tucking the left shoulder blade under more and the right shoulder blade under a little bit more. Great. Relax the chin towards the throat. If it feels okay, you're going to take your hands and interlace them under you, extending the knuckles towards the heels. You just take 3 more breaths here. And as you breathe here, keep pressing gently, become aware of your inner feet. So pressing down with the inner feet, lengthening the hips a little higher towards the sky, opening up right into the front of the hips. Great, and then we're going to exhale, release the arms, sweep them all the way back, draw your hips towards your heels. Great, then we'll come into happy baby. So hands are going to come to your ankles or your outer feet. Relax your shoulders again. Press the inner feet towards the sky. Nice. Bend your knees and draw your knees towards the earth. We'll take about 5 breaths here. So again, breathing deeply in. On your exhale, allowing anything to ride out through your breath. Then we're just going to be twisting on our back here. So bring your knees together and we'll just relax the arms open. And just take your time. Slowly drop the knees side to side, looking away from whichever way the knees are going. This is always a great one again for getting into the whole body, the whole spine. Next. So we'll do this for about half a minute more. Just take your time. Side to side. Nice. And then just doing another couple of cycles of this side to side. Beautiful. And then come back to center. We'll just hug the knees in. Start rounding through the neck, through the upper back. Tuck the forehead towards the knees. Great. And then let's relax. And we'll turn to our side to come back to a seat. Nice. So coming to a seat, we're going to draw the legs wider apart. So just sitting in a wide-legged posture. If again it feels good to sit higher, you can take your cushion and take your seat a little higher so that it's easier to tilt forward. We're also going to grab our strap here. Great. So taking our strap, we're just going to wind it loosely around the hands and take the strap kind of nice and wide apart so that we can feel like we're opening up through the chest, and we're just almost like when you stand on top of a mountain and you're just going like, ah, kind of Lion King-ish style. Nice. Great. And let's sweep the arms all the way back. Nice. And bring it forward. So that's one of the directions. And then we're going to tilt ourselves side to side, to the left and to the right. And again, just letting the body check out all of these different directions for now. Great. And then we're going to start playing a little bit. So kind of like when you do your rock and roll cat and cow, and you just let yourself go wherever you want to go. Now you're going to start maybe letting the belly button kind of guide you. Imagine if you were swiveling through the very center of the torso, the belly button. Just let yourself start rounding side to side. And then whenever you feel like you want to stop and hang out a little bit in one direction, kind of check out that direction, lengthen away through there, and always try to open through the front body so we're not collapsing forward, but we're opening wide. Great. And then once you have checked out that direction and you feel like exploring again, then keep taking it kind of in circles and even forward and back. So find out for you today what feels interesting. Great. We'll hang out here just about half a minute more. Just taking your time to play into finding these places in your body that kind of want to tell you that it could extend, it could open, it could draw a line. So for instance, I can feel a line from the top of my left hand all the way to the top of my left hip when I go this way. So see if you find that kind of thing. So we'll take about 3 more breaths, just moving into any area here that feels interesting to you. Cool. Nice. Then we're going to take the arms behind us. You're going to kind of roll the belt a little closer. So taking the belt behind you, then we're going to turn the palms out and extend the arms behind you like this. So you're still seated wide-legged. And take a few more breaths like that. Nice. Roll the shoulders back, relax the collarbones. Lengthen up through the crown of the head. And then see if you can press the backs of the legs down towards the earth a little bit more. Press out through your inner feet. Nice. 2 more breaths like this. Draw the heart gently up. Great. And then let's release. Great. From here, we're going to take a few more breaths just coming forward. So coming forward, you can either rest onto your forearms and just kind of support yourself here, or slide your hands forward little by little, come forward, or you can use your props as always and just have them support you wherever you are. So whatever feels nice for you. Could be already a lot of sensation in the legs. So we're going to choose the amount of leaning forward that feels just right for you today. Nothing too much, Nothing that feels kind of unchallenging. So somewhere in the middle. Great, we're gonna take about 5 more breaths there. Breathing into the inner legs here. And again, as you exhale, send on your out breath. Let it go. Nice. Any judgment at all right now about anything. 3 more breaths like that. Great. And then let's bring ourselves back. And again, if you had a prop, you can take it to the side. We're just going to come over each side for another 5 breaths. So if the belt is useful, take the belt around the leg. Inhale to lengthen up. Turn the belly button towards the left toes. And then exhaling, we're just going to bend the elbows or draw the hands forward on the belt and fold forward. So taking 5 breaths here. Nice, and on your out breath, again, any kind of tension, melt it, let it flow out through your breath. Great, and then take your time, gently come on back, and let's come to the other side. So connecting to the right foot, either with your hand or with the belt. Inhale, we're gonna lengthen up, turn the belly button towards the right foot, and then we're gonna fold over the legs. Again, we'll take 5 breaths here. And especially if we tend to have issues or anything that is chronic happening in these areas of the body. It's going to sound a little bit cheesy, but you're going to try to send some love to these parts of you. So just think fondly of these parts of you right now, even if they're tight hamstrings, even if you might have any kind of thing that has been causing you discomfort. Just let yourself gently acknowledge it, like a friend, like when you come upon an injured little animal or something. Just, hi, I see you, I'm here for you. So take another breath there. Great, and then let's release. Awesome. So we're going to transition from here into downward dog. Take your time, bring the legs back together, and we'll come onto the hands and the knees. Great, so you can come directly into downward dog. You can take a few rounds of cat and cow, whatever feels best for you right here. Great, and then we'll meet in downward dog. Those of you skipping downward dog, you can come into half standing forward bend, hands onto either the wall, the chair, or onto your shins, just pressing away. Bend the knees, draw the hips nice and high, draw the heels just gently back. Great, take a few breaths there, draw your outer armpits gently towards each other and down towards the mat. Great, take a breath here, exhale through your mouth. Again, let anything just ride out on your breath. Nice, and a few times just twisting side to side. So bending one knee, drawing the other hip back. Great, and then from here, let's come forward into plank. Roll your shoulders back, draw the heels back. And then you can lower the knees or you can keep the knees away from the mat. Roll your shoulders back, draw the heart up. And we're just going to twist a little on your exhale, just looking over the left shoulder. Inhale back to center and exhale over the right. Just do it one more time. Inhale back to center, exhale over the left. And inhale back to center, exhale over the right. Nice. And then we'll come back to center and just lowering towards the earth. Tuck your toes. We're going to press back up to downward dog. And from here, looking forward, we're going to walk the feet towards the hands. Nice. Inhale, lengthen the heart, and exhale, fold. Just letting the arms drape or taking them behind you and folding in for another 2 breaths. As you exhale, exhale through the mouth. This is very cooling for the body to exhale through the mouth. It calms the mind. And it releases excess kind of heat, even emotional heat. Then we're going to press down through the feet. Inhale. We're going to bring the arms all the way up. Gently leaning back. And then exhale, palms to the heart. Nice. Relaxing the shoulders. Let's grab our belt. And the belt, again, we're going to hold it nice and wide this time. Cool. And just again, loosely winding around your hands. We're going to step the right foot forward and the left foot back. Oh, my device. And there's the mic. Okay, so we're going to draw the arms all the way up first and just maybe play a little bit again with bringing the arms forward and back. Nice. And then with your back leg, check that your back leg doesn't feel like it's jamming the lower back. So you can move your leg more to the side. You can move the legs further away from each other. Great, we're going to bend the front knee. Beautiful. So kind of like a warrior one with the legs. Inhale, we'll draw the arms up, draw the heart back. Exhale, we're going to fold over the legs. Maybe bring the arms all the way towards the earth. Again, inhale, we're going to come on up and draw the arms all the way back. And exhale, come forward again. Nice. You can bring your hands a little closer now on the belt and try it again. So inhale, bring it up. And exhale, bring it back. If it feels like it's too much, keep it looser. And again, 2 more times like this, just coming forward, drawing back, roll the shoulders back, lift the heart. Great. And then we're going to come forward again. And this time we're going to try to straighten the front leg a little bit more, draw the right hip back. And we're going to start turning a little bit more. So taking your left foot back maybe a little bit. You're going to try to come into something like a triangle. So you're still holding the belt. Left hand is going to draw up, right hand is going to draw down. And we're just going to lengthen the arms away from each other using the belt. So breathing into this, tuck the chin, gently look up, draw your shoulder blades towards each other. Draw the right hip towards the left heel. Great, take a few more breaths there. Show it on this side. Great. And then we're going to press down through the feet and inhale to come on back. Nice. Then we're going to turn to the other side. So your left foot is going to be forward and the right foot is going to be turned in. And again, if it feels nice to have a little more room between the legs, you're going to do that. Take the belt again to have the palms turning out this time more. And we're just going to draw up this time, relax the shoulders, lunge into the front knee, press down through the back foot. Nice, tailbone's going to draw down and forward, little bit leaning back. Nice, and then as you exhale, Again, we're going to let ourselves fold. This time we're not taking the arms all the way down. We're just going to extend the arms forward. Bend the front knee. Press down through the back foot. Draw your shoulder blades together. And press down through the legs. And inhale, we'll come up again, drawing the arms back. Relax your shoulders. And exhale again, keep the arms just parallel to the earth. Relax the shoulders. Draw the left hip back. Press down through the feet, and we'll come on back. Nice. Draw the arms back to wherever you can. Then let's breathe in again. Draw the heart up. And exhale, come forward, parallel to the earth. Draw the shoulders back. And then we'll come on back. Nice. And we're going to straighten the front leg. Turn open the chest to your right side. And again, if you need a bit more room, you can go a little wider on the belt. And we're going to lean towards the left side. So leaning towards the left side, open up the arms away from each other. Oops. Looking up, relax the shoulders. Nice. And breathe here. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Wouldn't be a Zoom class without my ear pods flying around. So 2 more breaths. Nice. And then to come out, we're going to press down through the feet and draw up. Great. Then we're going to turn the feet forward along the length of your mat. So big toes are facing forward. Great. Take the belt behind you again. This time, right arm is going to come up. We're going to bend the right elbow, and then we're going to walk. I'm just going to show you from this direction. Walk the hand, the left hand, towards the right hand. So wherever you're comfortable, relax the right shoulder. Great. Breathe into this. Then we're going to fold forward again. So if folding forward feels like kind of too much blood rushing to the head, use your core, come halfway. So you can choose to stay here, or you can fold all the way forward while continuing to walk the hands towards each other. Great, just take 2 more breaths there. Nice. And then from wherever you are, we're going to press down through the feet. Bring ourselves back again. If you have a belt, just rest it and hang it over the shoulder. Great. And then let's do a few circles with the arms. And reverse. Great. We're going to heel toe in a little bit more and take a stance, a horse stance. Roll the shoulders back, press down through the feet. Great. Eagle arms, right elbow under the left, interlace, press the palms. Elbows are drawing forward, shoulders are drawing back. Nice. Tailbone is lengthening down, and crown of the head is slightly drawing up. Okay, we'll take 2 more breaths like this. And exhaling, press down through the feet and just relax. Nice. We're going to take the belt, this time in the left hand, draw it up, right hand behind you, bend the left elbow, and same thing here, we're just going to walk the hands towards each other more. Nice. And then we're going to extend through the legs. The big toes are pointing in towards each other. Bend your knees a little, and again, let yourself come forward. Halfway if you like, or all the way if you like. So just take your time here, and as you breathe here, you're going to keep letting the hands slowly travel towards each other. So Gomukhasana in standing forward bend. Cow face pose, that's what these arms are supposed to be called. Great, we'll just take 2 more breaths there. Great, and to come up, just gently engage the belly button in, press down through the legs, And bring ourselves back. Nice. And then we'll just release the belt and let's just take it to the side for now. Nice. We'll bring the feet in one more time. Bend the knees. And let's come into eagle arms again. Left elbow under the right. And intertwine. Nice. Elbows are going to draw forward. Shoulders are going to draw back. We're going to take a seat. Nice. As you take a seat, feel like the belly button is still drawing in and up. Nice. 2 more breaths like this. And the last one, exhale through your mouth. Transition through standing forward, bend for a moment. Get the big toes into each other, hands holding behind the legs, and just folding forward. Take a few breaths there. Nice, and then come up halfway, and we're gonna walk the hands towards the front of your mat. Draw your legs back, come into plank. Nice, roll your shoulders back, draw the heels back, extend the tailbone away. And then again, your choice to keep the knees up or relax them all the way down. Bending the elbows, we're gonna soften the heart towards the earth. And inhale, I'm gonna roll our shoulders back, draw the heart up. And just again, twisting side to side, looking over the left shoulder on your out breath. Inhale back to center and exhale, looking over your right. Nice, one more time. Great. And then we're going to take a moment in child's pose. So bend the knees, draw the hips back, and just rest forward. Take a few cycles of breath here. Just let yourself feel the earth again, kind of settle for a moment. Nice. And then take your time and we'll bring ourselves back. We'll find a belt again. And again, just draping the belt around the hand loosely, and so that we can turn the palms to face out. So you still want a little bit of distance. Nice. And then we're gonna bring the arms up and back behind us again. Nice. And we're going to bring the right foot forward. Great. Just lunging into this. Relax your shoulder blades down. Press the palms away from each other. So it's like the wrists are pressing out and back. If it feels okay, you're going to bring the back knee away from the earth. Draw the left heel back. Heart is drawing up towards the sky. Make sure your tailbone is starting to lengthen down. So you can see the lower back is going to start lengthening also. And we're going to turn the belly to the right, just looking over to the right side. Great, take a couple of breaths there. And then come back to the center, turn the belly to the left. Great, and we're going to ground the back heel, lunge through the right knee, and then we're going to just bring ourselves over the right leg, arms to the inside of the right leg. So you might want to open up a bit more on the belt, create more space, or you might want your arms closer. Again, see what works for you today, what feels interesting. 2 more breaths here. Nice. And then exhale, come back through downward dog for 2 breaths. Exhale through the mouth. Exhale everything. Nice. And then knees back towards the earth. Great. We're going to find our belt again. We're gonna have a long Shavasana today. Just to keep our morale up. We're gonna bend the front knee. Nice. And again, nice wide distance between the hands. Palms are facing out. Wrists, let's press them outwards. Nice, and then relax the tops of the shoulders deliberately. We can just hang out here and breathe here. And only if you want to today, you're gonna take the back knee away from the earth and draw the right heel back. Again, more interesting to get subtle. So notice the lower back. Create length in the lower back by lengthening the tailbone down and forward. Great, and then inhale here. On your exhale, we're gonna turn the belly to the left. And then we're going to breathe in back to center and exhale, turn the belly to the right. Great, and then let's ground the back heel. We're going to start leaning to the left side. Your hands are on the inside of the leg, of the left leg, extending open. Brace the arm against the leg, open through the heart. Take a couple more breaths there. Beautiful. And then facing forward again, we'll just leave the belt to the side now. Come back through to downward dog. 2 breaths, out breath through the mouth. Great, come through plank again. Roll your shoulders back, draw the heels back, heart forward. Knees away from the mat or back on the mat. Elbows are going to bend, lower the heart. Roll the heart up. Inhale here. Exhale, twist again to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the right. Great. And then back to center. To the left. Great. And then child's pose for 3 more breaths. Knees apart, big toes together. Stretch out the lower back. Nothing else to have to do. Lots of energy running through the body with your out breath. Let it out. And then we'll start walking the hands back towards ourselves. We'll extend the legs forward. Nice. We're going to lean back onto the elbows. So just coming from a seat, take your time to kind of lean back onto the forearms and the elbows. Great. Right ankle over the left leg. Nice. Relax the right knee away from you. Great. Draw your shoulders back, draw the heart up. Tuck the chin. And then just slowly let yourself draw the head more to the left. Come back to center, more to the right. Just a couple of times, side to side. Great. And then you're going to start to try to bring the arms a bit more behind you to draw the heart up a bit more. Roll the shoulders back. Nice. Then we'll turn the fingertips away from you, behind you. And again, draw the heart up, roll the shoulders back. Nice. Some of you might bring the legs kind of all the way in. You can do that. Do whatever fits today for you. Nice. And then again, turn the head to the left. Shoulders are still going to roll back. Take a few breaths there. And then we'll relax at the center, turn the head to the right, draw your left shoulder back, and twist there. Right knee still pressing away from you. heart is still drawing up. Great. Then we're going to extend the left leg. Right knee can come over the left leg, or right knee can be to the side and down if that feels better. So whichever mode feels best for you. Nice, and then inhale, we're gonna draw up. Hands can be under the knee to lengthen the lower back if the knee is there. And exhale, come forward. So breathing into this, wherever the right leg is at, connect to the left leg too and draw the heart forward. We'll take 5 breaths here. And just be here with each breath, with yourself. Nice. And then slowly release, extend the legs. Great. We're going to lean back onto the forearms again. Roll your shoulders back, draw the heart up. Nice. Left ankle over the right foot. Press the left knee away from you. Roll the tops of the shoulders back, draw the heart up. Nice. You sense the difference when the subtle little bit of direction where you draw the heart kind of directionally up. And then just side to side with the head and the neck. Just exploring. Great, and then from there we're going to try to come a little higher again. Nice. Press the fingers back away from you. Nice. Roll the shoulders back. Draw the heart up. Great. We'll breathe here. And then as you breathe here, if you are able to bring yourself closer, you can bring yourself a little closer. Nice. We'll just relax here. And again, we're going to just slowly turn. So turn your head to the left again. Roll the right shoulder back. Draw your shoulder blades down. Opening up all of that stuff in the front of the neck so that we can breathe better. And then slowly back to center. Turn the head to look over your right shoulder. Still stay aligned. So slowly, directionally, shoulders roll back, heart draws up, sit bones anchor down. Nice. And then a few more breaths there. Amazing. And then we'll slowly release. Extend through the legs. Left knee either over the right knee, or left knee to the side, left foot against the right leg, whichever feels better for you, or whichever feels productive but in a nice way for you. So hands can be under the left knee, draw the heart up. Really notice how you can always do your own kind of space, creating your own space through the spine. And then as you exhale, let yourself relax forward. So just softening forward, coming to wherever you feel like it's a nice place to sense a little bit of that opening without feeling like breath becomes difficult. And take 5 more breaths here. Nice. I'm staying pretty high too. I'm taking care of some old stuff that is in the leg, so it's just nice to know your body and to take care of it and be friends with it. 2 more breaths there. Great. And and then gently release. We're gonna come back to lying down. I think before you lie down, maybe you have all your Shavasana things near you. You're like, ready? Okay, then we're gonna do one more of our bridge, our half bridge. For this variation, maybe we'll try to reach for the ankles. So hands maybe can hold on to the ankles and press down. And draw the heart up. And try to press down through the legs. Maybe. And roll the heart up. Or we'll walk the feet forward, draw the palms up. And then another variation to interlace the hands, roll the heart open. Whichever one you like today. Great. We'll take about 10 breaths there, just creating lots of opening all the way through the front body. See if you can feel the knees lengthening away from the shoulders. Then all across from that whole length between the knees and the shoulders, breathe into it. Super nice, and then slowly release, lengthen the hips towards the heels, or draw the knees in, interlace the hands and rock side to side. Nice, so just giving yourself a nice soothing kind of massage now through the back. Close your eyes here if that feels comfortable. We'll hang out here just rocking for about a minute. Or if you want to hang out here in stillness, feel free also. And it can become subtle or it can be bigger. Again, maybe check in and see what you feel like right now. Maybe you feel like opening up your arms and dropping the knees side to side just to kind of finish everything off. Beautiful. And then in your own time, come back to center. We'll just extend the legs all the way up, extend the arms all the way up. And let's let the leg bones relax back towards the hip sockets. And let the arm bones relax back towards the shoulder sockets. And just rest your hands on the legs. Just feel connected. It's like there's a loop. And you can feel fingers and toes. And this whole circle through the body all the way to the top of the feet. Nice. And then in your own time, transition to any variation of Shavasana that you are wanting today. Feel free to grab your props and get set up. It's always nice to have a little bit of weight over the body. So you can either use your cushions or you can use your blanket. I'm just going to take a little roll of blanket under the head. Maybe even a blanket over the body today. It's going to be nice, longer Shavasana. You can wrap your blanket under your legs if you like. And even tuck in under the knees. Great. Then in your own time, find your way into Shavasana. If you have eye pillows too, it's nice to put one over the eyes or even a little towel. And then we'll just relax and let the body release towards the earth. Coming back into your breath. residual physical tension through the out breath. Releasing any emotional tension through the heart into the earth through your out breath. Finally, any residual tension is anything, no need to label it. For the next few breaths, just let it come, let it go. Letting yourself rest in your natural rhythm. Simply rest, simply be, simply be. As you rest here, sharing with you poetry by John O'Donohue in the book To Bless the Space Between Us. Matins. Somewhere out at the edges, the night is turning and the waves of darkness begin to brighten the shore of dawn. The heavy dark falls back to earth, and the freed air goes wild with light. The heart fills with fresh, bright breath, and thoughts stir to give birth to color. I arise today in the name of silence, womb of the word, in the name of stillness, home of belonging, in the name of solitude, of the soul and the earth. arise today, blessed by all things, wings of breath, the light of eyes, wonder of whisper, intimacy of touch, eternity of soul, urgency of thought, miracle of health, embrace of God. May I live this day compassionate of heart, clear in word, gracious in awareness, courageous in thought, generous in love. Gently deepening the breath. Smooth, deep breaths into the body. And feeling the prana circulate throughout the body. Take your time, slowly start to turn towards your right side. And then let's find a comfortable seat, any comfortable seat where we'll meet with the eyes softly closed. And allowing yourself to remember the blessings in the poetry, just place the hands gently on the heart. And just gently bowing towards the heart. We'll chant Om to seal our practice. Taking a breath in together. Bowing to the heart and each other. Namaste.